Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my HTML5 tutorial. Myself Anilkar, I am having 6 years of experience. I am here to help you guys in learning HTML5. Before uploading this video, I uploaded 3 more videos on HTML5. In day 1 HTML5 video, we discuss about some of the basic concept on HTML5, some of the tags which is being used in HTML5. In day 2, we have discussed how to represent our data in row 1 column using table, how to apply CSS to the table. Even we also learn how to represent the common group of element in the form of a list. What are the different type of list? In day 3, we discuss about forms, form element, validations, submit and reset buttons. Today, we will learn some of the new concepts in HTML5. Let's gear up for today's session. So I want to tell you guys, I am using Visual Studio Code for my coding another tool where you can code your UI steps. So today we will learn about iframe. What do you mean by iframe? So I already have written code for saving our time. Let's clear up the code. So this is my Day-4 HTML. Okay. So here we are using Visual Studio Code to launch this page. We have to do right click and go to the open with live server. It will open our website in a and means the Visual Studio Code will host our website in a server in its own live server. So this is the awesome feature of Visual Studio Code. So let's come to our training. So we are learning here iframe. So actually, what is the use of iframe? Iframe is actually being used to include another website in your website or another HTML page in your HTML page. So for the iframe syntax is iframe opening tag, the ending tag. In SRC of iframe, we have to provide the path of the website that we want to include or path of the HTML page that we want to include. Then keep some width or height. This will be like a container in which your means the path of the website that you have mentioned here that will be displayed in this container. So we'll give some width and height to this iframe. Even it will be better to give a name to your iframe. See, in my day4.html I have some code related to day4. Let's suppose, for example, I have written a simple code and one header h4 header which is written day4. So it means here I want one of the HTML product.html to be included in the day4.html. So we have code for day4. Here it is written. I want to include one more page like product list.html which I have written in my day2 folder. This is the product list.html. So I have included that file in my day4.html. So how we have done that? By using iframe. We have given src attribute with height and iframe ending tag and starting tag and ending tag. That's it. So it will include our product list.html in our html4.html. So let's save it. We'll see in a little bit. See, it is the day4 code, and if you are seeing this horizontal, see this vertical scroll bar, this is actually the iframe, and we have shown the product list.html in this iframe. So here we have day4 code. So I have written a simple code, day4.html code. Then we have included another page. Here you can include another website also. And this is all about like how to use iframe. So one more concept on this iframe is, let's suppose we have declared a anchor tag and I want on click of anchor tag whatever being displayed in my iframe that get changed. So for that what we have to do, we have to write an anchor tag Then in anchor tag we have to mention the target having some name. This name should match with your iframe name. And what means on the on click of anchor tag, the website, the HTML page that we want to include in iframe, we have to give that HTML page within the href attribute of anchor tag. What will happen on click of checkout page anchor tag, our product list.html that is being included using iframe that get changed to checkout.html. Okay, so the main syntax is your target attribute value and the name attribute value in the iframe should be same, should be matched. So we'll see in a bit. So this is my anchor tag. On click of that, I want this website which is being included in the iframe should be changed to something else. I will click on the anchor tag. See, my website gets changed. Means the website or the HTML page that is being displayed in the iframe that is get changed. Earlier it was product list.html, now it is checkout.html. So this is how we can change the iframe on click of a link or click of a button or any user event. Let me comment this. And I will show one practical example of iframe. Here again, we need to implement. So in this code I am displaying. So earlier I displayed how to include our other HTML page which is in some other folder in our current HTML page. So now we will see how to include other website in our current website or in current HTML page. So now I am displaying some day1.html in iframe. Then I have one anchor tag which is known as open tutorial republic.com. On click of this anchor tag, my day1.html which is being displayed in iframe that gets changed. So we'll see in a bit how it looks. And remember, the tutorialrepublic.com is one of the best websites for learning HTML5. So I have taken this code from tutorialrepublic.com for reference. So let's see. See, this is my day1.html that is being displayed in the iframe. Iframe using this border, this is the iframe. Now we have one link. On click of this link, the iframe gets changed into our means in this iframe our tutorialrepublic.com website get included. Let's see how it happens. Let's click on this link. See, our iframe get changed and it is now displaying the tutorialrepublic.com. So that's how we can include another website in our current website or in our current page using iframe. So iframe is one of the important tag that is being used for including other website or other HTML page in your HTML page. So this iframe is available. This is not actually being introduced in HTML5. It is being available in HTML4 also. So we have covered all the concept of iframe, that is how to include another HTML page, how to include the another website, current student, current website. So let's talk about. So after this, we have covered all the means what are being used in HTML4. Those kind of means those tags we have already covered. Now we will cover what is being introduced in HTML5, the new tag. Actually, what is being used in HTML4, same thing is available in HTML5 along with some new features. Now we will learn those new features, those new tags. So first of all, we will learn about the video tag. So this code I have taken from W3 School. That is one of the also best website for the beginner, those who want to learn HTML5. Just go through that website. So here I am using a video tag. So if you want to include a video in your website, you have to use a video tag that is being provided in HTML5. In video tag, if you are seeing, we have to give one ID to the video. That is not mandatory, but it's better to give some ID. And we can give width to the video. This width is in pixel. We can even provide the height to our video. Like width equal to 420, we can provide height equal to 300 or whatever pixel you want to provide. And for displaying the video, there is a source, means the source tag. The source tag, we have, there is a src attribute. You have to provide the means the URL of the video that is you want to display it in your video tag in your HTML page. So if you see means, let me tell you, like this HTML5 video tag support MP4 video and OGG extension video. So here I am using MP4 video. See, if the video is MP4, the type is video/MP4. If the video is OGG extension, type is video/OGG. So we have to use the correct OGG. And why we have provided two source? So it will see like browser first look into this video. If you could not able to play this video, browser will look into this source. If again the browser could not able to find this video in the second source tag, then browser will display the text which is being displayed in the video tag. So in this fashion, browser will execute this video tag. We'll see how it looks. See, this is the video that I have taken from W3 School. We can play it. We can pause it. We can increase, decrease the volumes. All those controls are being available. Why these controls are being available? Because in the video tag we have used controls property for the video tag. So that's why this controller are available. If you remove this control, then those controllers will not be available. If the play button, those kind of buttons we are seeing, play, volume button, these are not available because we have removed the control property of video tag. Let's include it. If you want to auto play the video, then you have to use auto play property of video tag. It will play our video as soon as our page get load. See, already our video being played. So in this way we can include our control and we can remove, we can auto play the video. And let's talk about the button that is being available in the means on the top of the video. If you are seeing, I have included a couple of buttons on top of the video. So this button, what actually doing means, using play and pause button, we can play our video, we can pause our video. Using the big button, we can make our screens, make our video big in size. Small, it will be small in screen. Normal, it is back to the normal. If you want to change the video, then we have to use the this change. We have to click on this change video buttons. Now all these, see, every button has been attached one event, on click event, and there is a function we handling this on click event. So this is kind of JavaScript. So we'll cover all those JavaScript concepts in our JavaScript tutorial. But for time being, I will show you how it is being written. So these are the functions that come to the play pause function. So this function is being called when I click on the play pause button. So let's see what happens. So this is the play pause button. If I click, our video get played. If I again click, then our video get paused. So it will be like a toggle between play and pause on click. So how we are doing? On click of play and pause button, we are calling the play pause function. If you go to the play pause function, here we are retrieving that video means by using document.getElement by ID. This my video is the ID of the video tag which we have included in our HTML. This is the ID. So we are getting a reference of this video tag by using document.getElement by ID. So as a reference, that DOM is being stored in my video. Then there is some property available on my video tag. So this is the pause property. Here we are checking whether the video is being paused or not. If it is paused, then this will be true. If it is paused, then we are calling the play function. Then video will be played when the button will be clicked, right? So this is the play function that is being available with my video instead of the video tag. And if it's not paused, when it is playing, then if we click on, then else part will be executed and our pause function will be called. So here the things to remember is we have play function and pause function that is being available with the video tag. So in this way we are toggling between play and pause. Let's look into the another button. So this is the big button. If I will click, our video get bigger in size. If we click the small button, becomes smaller in size. If we click on the normal buttons, then our video becomes back to our original size. So how it is happening? So let's see. In HTML for the video, by default I have provided 420 pixels, and on click of, let's go to HTML, on click of big button we are calling make big function. So in the make big function we are again getting the reference of that video tag by using the get element by id. Then this is by means how we can change the width of the video tag. This is the syntax. We learn in JavaScript. My video dot width equal to, we can give any value. This is the pixel. So on click of big button, our the width of our video changes from predefined 420 pixel to 560 pixel. Then similarly on click of small button, this will be called, and our video width will change from 420 to 300. That's where video is smaller. On click of normal button, our video gets normal to the 4. That's why our video back to our normal size. So this is some of the functionality of the video buttons. So one more important button is load video buttons or change video. Like if you want to change the video that is being played in our website, then how we can do that by using some load function. So let's see. On click of the change video, this load video function is getting called. You can name this function of any name of your convenience. So this is the load video function. Here we are getting the reference of the source tag by using document.get element by id. mp4 src underscore src is the id of the source tag. So if you are seeing, this is the id of the source tag mp4 src. We are getting access to that source tag, and then we are using src attribute for changing the attribute of src, changing the value of src. So earlier src is being provided with myfirstvideo.mp4. Now we are changing the src value to secondvideo.mp4. So that's why it will play another video on click of that button. Again, only changing the src attribute is not sufficient. We have to call one function called load function that is available on the video tag. So that's why we get a reference to the video tag, and we'll call the load function. Here the point to remember is how means the load function is also one of the functions that will be available with video tag. So how it is happening, let's see. Now this video is this is the video. If I will click on the change video, then another video will display. This is the second video. This is also I have taken from WC. So we can play it, pause it, all those stuff are available. So in this way we can change the video or click on the button. So this is like some important concept on video tag. Let's comment out the video tag when you comment this button also. So we have covered the video tag, and all those means some of the function that is being available on the video tag. Let's cover the audio tag. The audio tag is also same as the video tag. Only difference is you have to use the audio here. There you are using the video. All those functions like the play, pause, load function are also available in audio also. Even controls attributes are available. If you are removing the control, we will lose the control of the audio. Means audio that is being displayed in our browser. Same we have source attribute and source tag having src attribute. We provide the means the URL of your video, that means the URL of the audio that is going to be played. And this audio I already downloaded and I kept in my audio folder or storage. Okay, so this is the audio which will, like, on click of that, on playing this audio, will you get to hear the sound of the hertz. That I also have taken this audio from W3 school. So let me tell you, audio means for this audio tag is working with mp3 video and O double G videos. So there are some constraint on audio tag, just like the video tag, and browser will see whether it can able to find this audio or not. If it is not, then fine, then look into the second source tag. Like that, we can append as many source tag as possible. And if you see the type attribute, so use the correct type attribute. And if you see if browser won't able to execute these two source attribute, then you will execute this text. Like the browser doesn't support the audio element. Let's see how it looks in the browser. This is the audio. We are seeing we have the control because we have the control attribute. We can play it, then we will get to hear the sound of the horse. This is how we have to use the audio tag. Even we can use the autoplay here. The tag. So we have covered the iframe also here. So we already covered the iframe. Even now we are covered the how to use the video in your website. So there is a constraint on using the video tag. The constraint is like the HTML5 video tag work with MP4 and OWB extension video. Rest of the video is not able to play or not able to recognize. But if you want to play any anonymous video, let's suppose you don't have to worry about the extension, but we need all the video to be played in our website. So how we can do that? We can do that by using the YouTube, by embedding our YouTube video in your website. So by embedding the YouTube in your website, whatever video you want to play, it will play. The extension of the video will be taken care by the YouTube. You don't have to worry about that. So you can play any video using the YouTube. So for embedding the YouTube video in your website, you have to use iframe. Okay, so like if you want to show your own, if you want to show your own uploaded video in your website, how you can do that? You will also upload in YouTube, and YouTube will get an ID for your video. Every video in YouTube has some ID, and you have to append that ID in iframe. We'll see how we can do that. So for using the YouTube video, you have to use the iframe. As iframe, you have to keep some width and height. Then iframe has assets we have discussed. In assets, we will provide the URL of YouTube. So if you see up to this, you can use like YouTube video URLs would be same. So and up means up to the embedded, and this is the ID of the YouTube video that you want to play. So this is the URL of the YouTube. You can go to any web YouTube and you can append this URL. So remember, if you append the entire URL of YouTube, it won't work. So what you have to do, you have to in all the video up to this URL you have to use, and from the YouTube website just take the ID of the video that you want to use, and you have to include the ID here. So only you have to change the ID. So we'll see if let me show you how we can get the ID of the from the YouTube website. So let me go to the youtube.com. So see, so if I will click on this video, if you are seeing this is the ID. This is the ID. This 9 starting from 9 to U. This is the ID of the video. Okay. So this you have to copy if you want to include this video in your website. Only ID. If you copy the entire URL, then it won't work. Only ID, and you have to append that ID here in this place. And before that, everything will be same. You have to embed everything will be same. Its URL should be https www.youtube.com/embed/the ID of your video, or ID of the video that you want to append, that you want to include in your website. So we'll see. This is the YouTube videos. This is one of the important, one of my favorite videos. So I have included this YouTube video in my website, in my page. So if you play this, will play your video, one of my favorite videos. So you can find videos. So I have taken this from the YouTube. So I have used the ID of the product in the iframe. So let's comment this. We'll learn some more on how to use this video for our website. So here, let's suppose we want to play our YouTube video, means for lifetime, it's repeatedly until and unless we stop it. How we can do that? Once you included the ID, you have to use the question mark. After that, you have to use the loop equal to 1. After using loop equal to 1 on video will be played again and again once it's completed. If you want to include more videos to be played in a sequence, so you have to use playlist key equal to, this is the YouTube view. So this is one key, this is another. So first this video will be played. Once it gets completed, this video will be played. As we are given loop equal to 1, then again it will be repeated first, then again it will be played, then again it will be again played. This will be like continuously happening for the lifetime, because we have used loop equal to 1. So if you are not using the loop equal to 1, so by default this is loop equal to 0, so it will be played once. Means first video will be played, then second video, then finished. Okay, so we'll see how it is happening. See, this is the video that I am using. So once I played this, so I have increased the width and height, that's why this video is big one. I'm forwarding this so that you can see the next video will be played, and even we don't have to do anything, it will be played automatically once this video gets finished. This is our second video that is being played automatically once the first video is finished. And we have used loop 1, so it will be continued. Again, first video will be played once this is finished. So let's see. We don't have to do anything. Let me forward it. So see, once it gets completed, our first video will be played automatically, because we have given loop 1, so it will be played for lifetime until this application is done. So see, this my first video is again played. Okay, so this will go on. Right. So this is the use of hints. Here we have learned what is the use of loop equal to 1, how we can make our YouTube video or make our video played repeatedly. Have to include more than one video by using the playlist. If you want to include one more video, then what you have to give, playlist equal to 1 video is given. If you want to include more than this video, then you have to give a comma, then ID, then comma, then ID. You can include as many videos in playlist as you wish by comma separation. Okay, so I think up to this everything is clear. So now let's move on to the video. Here we'll learn what is the use of controls in YouTube. So we have included controls equal to 1. We will see what is happening. So let's play this. If we are giving control equal to 1, we are getting the controls. See, pause, play, all those controls we are getting. So if you are making control equal to 0, you won't get those controls. Now let's play. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? See, we are not getting any control as we have given control equal to 0. So if we are giving control equal to 0, we are not getting any controls. So if we are giving control equal to 0, we are not getting any controls. So this is the use of controls in YouTube video. Today we have learned how to use the iframe to include another website in your website how to include the video audio in your website, how to include the YouTube video, how to make it autoplay, how to make it playing repeatedly, how to include more than one YouTube videos. And for including YouTube video, we have to use the YouTube video ID. So again, for including YouTube video, we have to use the iframe. So after this, everything is clear. So next concept we will learn about web storage. I mean the local storage and session storage. We'll see in a little bit. I have included two buttons, one local storage function and second one is the session storage functions. Okay, so you see. So actually, let me tell you what is the use of the storage. This storage has been provided like for storing your application data so that in later point of time you can retrieve it. Means you are storing in one page, then you can retrieve it in another page. And let me tell you, this storage, means this web storage are per domain specific. Per domain specific means if you are storing the data in one domain, we can retrieve on the same domain, not in another domain. Domain means, for example, let's suppose if I am storing a data in the local storage or session storage of Amazon website, we are not able to retrieve that in Flipkart website and vice versa. So it means like if you are storing something in Flipkart website, in the web storage of Flipkart website, we can retrieve that data in the only in the Flipkart website, not in some other website. So it means it is a into web storage the per domain. It is following per domain principle. Okay. So this is one of the important concepts, like what is in the per domain in web storage. Okay, let me tell you the difference between the local storage and session storage. Then after we will see like how it is getting stored. So difference is between, so it is also one of the important question, what is the difference between the local storage and session storage. So actually if we are storing something in local storage, that is being stored means till your lifetime or years after years. Whenever you will visit your application, you will get the data in a local storage unless actually clear. But in session storage, whatever you are storing, that will be stored for that current session. Once you close the tab or close the browser or close the application, then those session storage will be gone. So local storage means you will get that, it means for years and years. Even after 1000 years, we will get the data in local storage. But for the session storage, for the current session, once you close the browser, it will be gone. So the difference between the local storage and session storage. And local storage and session storage, let me tell you, it is being introduced in HTML5. In HTML4 it is not available. In HTML4 version, like if you want to store something, then we are using the cookies. So that is one disadvantage of cookies, like there is some space limit is there. We cannot store more data in cookies. Even if you are storing something in cookies, you have to send this cookie with every server request for retrieve. So that will be a tedious process. But in local storage and session storage, there is no such size limit. We can store means huge data in local storage and session storage, and even we don't have to pass with every server request. So this is one of the advantages of local storage and session storage. So let me show you, like once I will click. So let me do one thing. Right click on the website, go to inspect element, see the path where I am going, go to the application. You will find the local storage here. So it is having the name storage, then we have two storage, local storage and session storage. This is the local storage. So in the local storage, if you are seeing here, let me clear this. I have stored how you can clear this. So let me show you how local storage. So let's put it this storage. So software that is stored by the studio code where they are open to let me clear it also. Okay. Now we will have a local storage, and if you see we are repeating the same code. So 127 column 55 story how you do address of the website of the server in our application. In this network, so that only the local storage function we are storing from there last time. Our local storage is there with like your requirement just to the let's keep local storage. Now we have one each last value local. So the story local storage and the storage both we have used to the this local right of the local storage and displayed in the cloud. If I click on now we see the second storage, we have no storage. If we have no storage, if you click on this button, we are storing last name as key and I have to so how to get storage and how we are retrieving this storage by JavaScript. Only for local storage function we have written the storage button. We have written on the local storage button. We have written storage. This is the response PS5. So we will go to that PS5. The local storage. This function is the line for store. So first here we are checking whether the storage is being supported in our browser. Storage corresponding to this store. Okay. We are checking whether the storage is supported in our browser. If it is not equal to it is being supported. Then we are setting the value of the local storage. And then we have to use local storage set icon of the site and this is the value that we want to store. So once it is get stored, we want to retrieve that and we want to retrieve that in the file. So retrieving where is get items. So first we will get items there where this schema so which I will be actually looking for the data set items. This will this code will be displayed program. Once we get the code, then we are writing the element having ID related for item. So this is exactly land your concept more about this. Document of the element ID by ID, then label the element. So it means there is one element has the ID as specific. So see the element, the element has the ID as specific. We are writing this. Okay, by getting access to so for writing we are using comparison. We are meant to move for storing the first we have to set items for getting the table. Set item we have to be able to pair to get items and look at table like the first then we can store this from other than move and values and number similarly for session storage from 4 6 8 so here also there can be we are using set items just get items. So session storage and local storage are almost same in syntax functionality. So only limitation is the time method. Local storage, data will be stored for 7 after 100 to 1000 years. Even after like so many years we can able to read the data. But for the session storage, it will be stored only for that current session. Once the browser closes, then the storage will get deleted or erased. Okay. And we'll see. Let's suppose. But first of all we'll discuss like what we mean by per domain principles. of this storage. Let us open one more tab and we'll do inspect element. Inspect element. We'll again go to the application, go to the local storage. See, this is the different domain. Chrome, search, so it is a different address and different domain. So here we won't find that local storage key value pair, although we are getting that in 127 domain. If you see 127 domain, we have local storage. Local storage we have values, even in SessionStorage we have values being stored. So, but in another domain you won't find those key value. Even in this domain also you won't find key value. Even if you go to the SessionStorage, there also you won't find anything being stored. So it is per domain, means in which domain you have stored, only in that domain you can retrieve. Other than that, we are not able to retrieve neither the SessionStorage nor the local storage. This is the per domain principle. Let me explain like the lifetimes of this local storage and SessionStorage. Now I am going to close this browser and we'll see whether we are getting the local storage or SessionStorage again or not. So let me close this browser and we'll again host our application, host our page. Again right click, go to the open with live server. It will open your page on the same server, it's having the same domain. Our server is open, means our page is open, and we have not clicked the button, but still we want to see whether our values which is being stored in local storage and server is still retained or not. So we will go to the local storage, then we will select that domain. See, the value is available, still last name and values. So this is available till the lifetime for years and years. But in SessionStorage, we will go to the domain. See, we aren't getting that last name stored here. This is used by Visual Studio Code for storing this full and floppy disk. But what we have stored the last name, that is not being reflected here, because SessionStorage only works for that current session. We have closed the browser, so whatever the value is stored in SessionStorage, that is gone. So this is the main difference between the local storage and SessionStorage. Please keep in mind, this is one of the important concepts. And we are in our application, in a practical application, we are frequently using this local storage and SessionStorage for storing the data and for retrieving. And please remember, don't store anything sensitive information like password and local storage, SessionStorage, because one can able to see that password by doing inspect edit. So keep that in mind. So today we have covered almost all the concepts. So we have covered again we'll discuss all those concepts once again for the last time. So we have covered the video tag, audio tag. Before that we have covered the iframe. Then we have covered how to input the YouTube video in your iframe. Then we have covered what we mean by web storage and file format. So we have covered most of the important concepts that is frequently used in our website. So today that's it, and tomorrow we'll again look at some of the concepts. Thank you for watching, and please keep some feedback on this video, and please share, comment, and subscribe to this video so that you will get a notification whenever I will upload it. Till then, thank you.